Hey everybody, it's Robert, aka the Tall Man. Welcome back to the channel. We are at La Mesa RV in Port St Lucie, Florida today, and we are reviewing this beautiful Redwood fifth wheel. And this is model number 3901MB. Again, 3901MB. So let's get to it. All right, so let's start off at the top. This is basically got a full side awning. It's done in two. So there's the first one. It's got the second one that's on the slide. Now, as I'm looking up, you see there's lights under the awning, which is cool. But windows, this has your frameless windows, which are super, super nice. So let's go to the front. This is where your propane tank will be. Of course, it's not there, but you can put 30s or 40s. Again, this is an auto leveling system. So all you have to do is hit a button and this is gonna level itself. Slam latch doors, which are awesome. Wow, look at this thing. You've got slat wall in here. So if you don't know what slat wall is, there's little channels in here that you get little hooks to put in there so you can hang things up, whether it's your tools or whatever you want. Now look at this. This thing is awesome. There's all kinds of stuff right here. You got power switches for different things. There's your central vac, cable hookups. Over there, this is the brains to the RV. This is for your computer system. Again, look at that. That is my favorite. That is a water manifold. What that does is, each area of the RV that has water, kitchen sink, bathroom sinks, showers, toilets, they all have a separate line run to it. So if you have a problem with one area, you can just turn it off. It's awesome. Down here is typically where the hydraulic fluid is for the hydraulic jacking system. This is probably a power outlet. Yep. Back of the furnace. All right. Look at those upgraded tires. Aren't those cool? Cool little wheels. Oh, wow. I love the back of this RV. Well, first of all, it is wired for backup cameras, and you got your walk-on roof ladder, so it's easy access to the roof for inspection. There is a hitch on there. I'm not sure if it's weighted for towing or just for accessories, but here's the neat thing. Look at this. It's got a molded fiberglass back. This looks just like the back of a Class A motor coach, even though it's a fifth wheel. Like this. This is a Class A motor coach. Look at the back, right? And look at the back of that fifth wheel. It's awesome. All right, so here is your 50 amp power connection. This is on a power reel, right? So all you have to do is hit this button right here and it's gonna roll up in there for you, which is awesome. Another giant slide, which is awesome. That is the back of your duct for your stove. Again, the other side of your tires. Just trying to get a hold of these. These are Good Ride tires. Here is connection for your drain, for your sewer. So this is your sewer connection. And guess what? They're hiding like a little storage tube right there so you can put your sewer right there. All right, which is awesome. Does this have upgraded suspension? I've talked about this before. There's some upgraded suspension right there. There's a More Ride LRE 4100. So that is gonna help with your bouncing going down the road, okay? All right, so here is your other side of the storage, but also your wet bay. Now in the wet bay you see up there, there's your electric leveling system, cable connections and satellite, but all the water connections. What's really neat is, if you look at the diagram here, it tells you that depending on how you have these valves switched, it's handling things, whether you're dry camping, you're filling a tank, or your city water, winterizing, sanitizing, whatever it is. You also got a little faucet out here, and here's all the pulls for the tanks. It does have a water filter already mounted, and what I like is it's in its own compartment. So heaven forbid there be a little spill, it's just kept in here, and it would just dump right out there, which is awesome. So again, this will be the other propane tank. That's your propane switch valve. So let's go to the front. By the way, this is solar prepped. So if you want to add solar, you can. All right, now, this is the area where you would put a generator, typically an Onan generator, Onan, however you want to say it. But if there's no generator, then obviously you see you can use it for storage. This is your battery bank. Now, I would love to see your leveling system controller either up here, inside this, you know, mounted up here somewhere just a little bit closer to where the back of the truck is gonna be, because you're gonna, you know, unhitch this pin box, and then you gotta walk all the way. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it would be nicer if that leveling system control panel was a little bit more located somewhere different, okay? Here is an upgraded pin box. This is from MoreRide. So this is going to help with your chucking, a little bit dampened there. So let's go inside. You got your step above step. And as you see, it's got the Redwood logo cut into that. Wow. This is another amazing coach. Again, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. The woodworking is amazing. You got LED lights up around the top. I'm sure this probably has LED lights too, but it's just not turned on. All right, so let's start over here. You got your little dinette, 2 chairs. This folds out, so you can put 2 more chairs here. And you got a nice little side table here. You've got power up here, and oh, this is a cordless charging station. So you got power, and then your cordless charging station. It would be nice if maybe they turned this area down here into some additional storage. I don't know, just a thought. And the same thing over here. This huge space here. Obviously you need some room to get chairs in and out, but it'd be nice if you had a little more storage room. Just a thought. You do have your day-night roller shades in here as well. So there's your night for permanent privacy if you want at night. And then for the daytime, you would have that down so you can see out, but nobody can see in. Above the recliners, again, you got 3 storage, which is great. Soft close. And then your nice recliners. It looks like they're heated. It looks like they're massage. It looks like this thing does pretty much everything but make you popcorn for you. I'm just saying, right? Across from this is your sofa. Now that is going to be a pull-out sofa, it looks like. So you'd have a place to sleep guests if you had guests here. And they do have little end tables right here. So if you want to put your drinks there while you're chilling out, you can do that. Let's see if these lift up. Nope, they don't. Again, a nice place for a little bit of storage if you could. Above it, speaking of storage, look at that. I don't know if you can see. I mean, that is ridiculously huge. This goes back probably 18 to 20 inches plus the full height. And of course, my favorite thing, look at that TV. We should bring a tape measure to measure these things because that thing is huge. Now this one is not on a televator, so there's no window behind it. It's just permanently mounted there. And as you see beneath there, there's a 36-inch fireplace, which is just awesome, okay? And storage above. Look at this kitchen, how big it is. This island is huge, guys. This has got to be, geez, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This island is over 7 feet. It's enormous. The sink is not quite in the center. If you've watched any of our other reviews, you know I like to have the sinks a little bit off to the side so you can have more usable counter space. But since this is 7 feet, you've got plenty of counter space. Beautiful residential faucet, awesome pendant lights right above it. It's a beautiful setup. Again, you can see like design in the woodwork and the LED lights on the floor. Now there's no carpet up here at all. Underneath there, that's not carpet, all right? But you got your flooring, which is awesome. So back over here, residential stove, again, the Insignia residential stove. And if you care, it's got lights on here too, which is kind of nice. 4 burner plus your full size oven, which is awesome. And above it, you got a convection oven on top of it, microwave. Lots of storage. I don't have to open all the doors, guys. It is plenty of storage. On this side though, of the island, you've got drawers and cabinet space. So I don't know if it would fit, but maybe if you wanted to upgrade down here, you could do a dishwasher in here, maybe, and be a spot for it. And then behind me, this is your Insignia refrigerator, full size, residential, side by side with a lower freezer. I mean, That's enormous, guys. Right, for you full-timers, there is tons of refrigerator space in here. All right. Down here is the freezer, which is pull out and some drawers on top. God, that's icy. It's icy cold. Over here, your food pantry. Tons of room in here. This RV has a ton of storage. All right. Hey! All right. You know what time it is.
It's time for Tallman's Toilet Test.
All right, so this is perfect. Great leg room in here. You can see there's plenty of space between my legs and the wall. I fit in here very, very comfortably. Now I am sitting on a porcelain foot flush toilet, and since I fit in here, it gets the right. Now over here, a nice counter-mounted sink, right? Is that what their vessel sink, right? Beautiful. Nice faucet. There's some storage underneath here. Plenty of storage underneath here. It's just a half bath, but a huge medicine chest. I mean, absolutely enormous. Right? And what I like, being the tall guy, I can see myself in the whole mirror. We were in one the other day and my head was cut off here. I had to get on my knees to shave. Beautiful bathroom. So let's go up here. Now there is a sliding door to the bedroom if you want to shut your stuff off at night from the living room. So come on up here. Now this is really cool. All right, if you look back at the bed, you see how it's kind of lifted up a little bit? So this bed is on a mechanism that during the day, when you're not sleeping, you can have this slid back so that you have more space to get to the bathroom. With this all the way out, you can still get to the bathroom. It's just a little bit tighter. So it's kind of neat that that slides back. So this is a king size bed. It's huge. And on each side, there's a little nightstand, right, on each side of the bed, and then some storage. You got some power outlets back to the left of the bed, but you also have power outlets up here where you're sleeping. So this side actually has power, and then a USB input charging station. This side over here just has the USB, but again, the power is down there. So you still have access to power. When I'm sitting here on the bed, the TV is right across. And that's a good sized TV for a bedroom, isn't it? Lots of storage. I mean, just full hanging on this side with drawers. Actually, there's 8 drawers down here. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then the other cabinet. Now I was talking about mirrors. There's another big mirror right there, right? So if you're getting dressed and you want to look at yourself, I mean, you may have to come over here, but you look, I can almost see full body. So let's go to the bathroom. There's another toilet, but guess what? Look at all that leg room. I don't even have to sit on this one. This is beautiful. Double bowl sinks, right? And they're built in, which is cool. It's not undercut. It's one solid piece, solid surface. You've got mirrors which light behind there, which is kind of neat. And they're full-size mirrors. Again, I don't have to duck down to see myself. It's full size. Now your medicine chest area is only in the middle. These things do not open up. So not as much storage when it comes to that stuff, but I think that's okay because down here, you've got a ton of storage, right? All kinds of room down here for stuff. And in the center, you've got all your drawers, right? Now they're not full size all the way back, but there's plenty of room. Holy Toledo! Is it here? That's a walk-in closet. I'm actually hidden over here. Wow, that is super neat. Now, there's one thing that will change this a little bit. Let me take this from you guys. This is where your washer and dryer would go if you're gonna put a washer and dryer in here, okay? And so you would put your stackable right here. I mean, it says it right here. Please place dryer vent on that wall. And so the washer and dryer would go right here all the way up to the top. So you would lose a little bit of the space in here, but it's still huge because your washer dryer would here. So you'd have all this hanging room, that whole area back in there. Absolutely amazing. And this is the only carpet in the entire place, which is on this little bit of raised area right here. Goodbye. Oh, I forgot something. Let's climb in the shower. All right, here we go. So this shower, here, let's look down here first, Lisa. It's got a little bench, and so if you want to sit down while you're shaving or just take a rest while you're in the shower, you know, you got the bench, all right? So let's give it the big height test. My head is in the bubble, okay? But the bubble is basically the whole length, if you will, length this way, of the shower. And so I don't have to worry about my head hitting anything in here, except for this when I get in and out. I have to duck, you're gonna have to duck in every shower enclosure. That's just a given, okay? We've talked about this in other videos. In RVs, guys, in doorways, coming and going, in the slides, in a lot of them, not all of them, and in your showers, you're always gonna have to duck to get in and out, because if not, you're just gonna have a headache, okay? But look at this shower head. Can you see how big that is? Now, it's gonna present a little bit of a challenge for me to get completely under there. As you see, my head's touching it, right? Okay, but that's not a problem because it does have the little wand, right? And so I could use the shower wand instead of the big one if I wanted to, or I just scooch just a little bit. I'd be willing to do that since the rest of the time I'm good to go, right? If I just want to rinse under here, good, just stoop down a little bit. Lots of room, lots of room. There's even crown molding in here. I'm not sure I've ever seen crown molding in a shower before. Crown molding in here, that's awesome. All right, everybody, do us a favor. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button at the same time. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, but it really helps us out. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. We love all you guys, we really do. Join us. We are on our path to find a new RV for ourselves, and we figured we'd take you guys with us. That's why we're doing this. We're looking for an RV for ourselves. We appreciate you being here. We will see you on the next one, so be safe.